first time since July 3rd, there is a tropical system to track in the Atlantic. In this video, we're going to show you where Tropical Depression 5 is, where it's going, how strong it could get, and also take a look at two other systems highlighted by the National Hurricane Center that have a pretty high chance to develop over the next 5 days. Stick around. Before we get into the video, just wanted to thank the new subscribers and welcome everybody. If you haven't joined this channel, we have a lot of fun tracking the weather and talking about it. Please hit that subscribe button, also hit the alert bell, and you will be notified anytime we post new content. There it is, the first tropical system to track. This is Tropical Depression 5. Again, the first tropical system in the Atlantic since Colin dissipated back on July 3rd. So there it is, smack dab in between the United States and Europe. Again, a closer look showing us the thunderstorm activity around its center. And you see it blossoming there on the edges, especially there is the quasi-center, if you will. This is expected to become a tropical storm later on Thursday. There is the official track from the National Hurricane Center. You see expected down on the bottom end of the cone to just kind of meander, but as a tropical storm and then eventually a Category 1 hurricane. You see the forecast there again as we move over the next few days. There we go, over the next couple of days. Expected to become a Category 1 hurricane and maintain that Category 1 intensity as it drifts north into the North Atlantic. So the good news is this should stay away from land as it eventually works its way into the much colder waters of the North Atlantic. Invest 91L also looking a little healthier on this Thursday morning. You see the flare up of thunderstorms just to the north and east of the Leeward Islands. This is likely going to continue to still drift northeast of us in the Leeward Islands, maybe kicking up the surf a little bit into places like Puerto Rico as it works its way off to the north and east. Again, we're expecting this to turn before it gets to the United States, but for us in Bermuda, still have to watch this one closely depending upon the strength. If it turns out to be a little stronger, it's going to miss us to the east, but a relatively weaker system early on could send it very, very close to the island of Bermuda. And then here's the third system we are watching. This is impacting the Cabo Verde Islands as we speak. The environment, not the greatest, the good thing is, out here in this part of the world, but this could become a short-lived tropical depression or tropical storm over the next couple of days. We're going to watch this one, but still some gusty thunderstorms in and around the Cabo Verde Islands now. But beyond that, this is not expected to be a player in impacting any landmass. Here is the basin-wide view on the European model, and you see the three systems that I just pointed out to you. The strongest of the bunch, again, newly formed Tropical Depression 5 in the North Atlantic, a relatively weak disturbance off of the Cabo Verde Islands, and then still Invest 91L northeast of the Leeward Islands. Thankfully, at this time, as of Friday morning, still pretty weak. Going out into the future, again, you see it there, really not strengthening much. Good news. Still could bring some gusty thunderstorms, though, to places like Puerto Rico, to parts of the Leeward Islands. Here we go with our Cabo Verde Island system that's kind of weakening as it moves into an environment that is less conducive for development. And then still a strengthening, what is likely now going to be a hurricane, the disturbance in the North Atlantic that, again, Thursday morning became Tropical Depression 5. As we move forward in time now, this is on Sunday night into Monday. According to the European, again, we are still having the entity known as 91L, the disturbance near the Leeward Islands in Puerto Rico, struggling. So some good news, again, in the short term. And then the strongest storm of the bunch, no doubt, really the lone player in the game, what is likely to become that hurricane as we move into September 5th and 6th, just meandering and drifting the North Atlantic. Even though we do have the first tropical disturbance in the Atlantic, it's way back on July 3rd, things are still doing okay in terms of impacts to land. Again, just a weak thing impacting the Cabo Verde Islands right now. Also the Leeward Islands with some gusty thunderstorms, but the main player in the game, what is likely to become the strongest system, is going to be chilling out in the Atlantic. Nice little fish storm out there. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you next time.